Whoever said money does not equal happiness must have gotten that quote from watching the lifestyle of Elon Musk, because if being the richest and one of the most powerful men in the world cannot make you happy, then nothing can. This man who has all the money in the world still cries like a baby when he does not get what he wants, and always makes sure to harm the reputation of anyone or anybody who refuses to grant his request. The latest victims of his attacks now are the government officials of South Africa, simply because they have refused to allow Elon Musk to bypass the laws that are preventing him from launching his Starlink internet service in their country.
When it comes to the social media brouhaha from Elon Musk, I pay very little attention to that, because I know our laws are not racist. They are empowerment laws that are meant to empower the various people in our country who were discriminated against. And discrimination was perpetrated against black people, in particular Africans, coloreds, and Indians.
But South Africans are not the first people to be framed negatively by Elon Musk. Last year, we saw exactly how bad he handles rejection when he clashed with Donald Trump. The whole issue started over Trump's tax and spending bill, and then got even more bitter when Trump said nobody wanted to buy Elon's electric cars. Elon Musk lost his mind and proceeded to expose Donald Trump for being in the Epstein files, and stated that that was the reason why the files had not been released. Ironically, when the files were actually released, both Elon Musk and Trump's were involved in the files. And that just shows you how fragile the ego of Elon Musk is, and how bitter he can become when he does not get his wish. Exposing Donald Trump for being in the Epstein files after Elon Musk himself spent millions of dollars to make Trump the president of America. So the question is, if he knew that Trump was one of the men on that island, why would he proceed to help such a person become the president? But that is for another video. In this video, we will look at his attacks on South Africa and some of his racist tactics on his platform X. Now, the short story is that Elon Musk wants his internet service Starlink to operate in South Africa. However, under South Africa's Electronic Communications Act, telecom companies normally need to give at least 30% ownership to historically disadvantaged people living in South Africa before they can get their license, and these groups are mainly the black South Africans.
They are empowerment laws that are meant to empower the various people in our country who were discriminated against. And discrimination was perpetrated against black people, in particular Africans, coloreds, and Indians.
But since Elon Musk is not really the type of person that likes black and African people, and because SpaceX maintains a global policy of 100% ownership of its subsidiaries, he has refused to give the equity to the disadvantaged South Africans, aka the black South Africans.
Go yourself.
And that is the true story. Now listen to the reason why Elon Musk believes he has not gotten the license to operate in South Africa.
Not otherwise. And so now I'm in this absurd situation where I was born in South Africa but cannot get a license to operate in Starlink because I'm not black.
He claims he does not have the permission simply because he is not black. And when he tweeted this on his platform X, his own AI tool, Grok, basically called him a liar. This happened when a user asked Grok if Elon was telling the truth. Grok explained the South African laws and said that this was not because of race. So if Elon Musk's own AI tool, the same one he's always praising and claiming tells the truth, shows that Elon Musk is lying, then that tells you everything you need to know about how dishonest and manipulative he is. The wealthiest man alive is now complaining that he is a victim of racism. He's accusing an entire country of being racist and has now started listing the kinds of punishments he would like to see poured on South Africa and its delegates, asking for sanctions on South Africa, an action that will affect the poorest people of the country, aka the black people. And because of this, he has started making tweets suggesting that the racism of South Africa extends far beyond him and also affects all white South Africans living there. He has claimed that black South Africans are threatening and in some cases killing white farmers in South Africa, and he has gone as far as calling it a genocide. But that word is not something you just throw around casually, because if you are talking about genocide, people would usually point to what Israel is doing in Palestine right now.
Since October 7th, Israel has launched massive airstrikes in Gaza, indiscriminately bombing civilians, destroying infrastructure, and denying necessities like food, water, and fuel.
being accused of committing genocide in the UN's top court.
And despite the huge number of Palestinian deaths in Gaza, Elon Musk still showed support for Israel by visiting Prime Minister Netanyahu in 2023 and touring areas attacked in the war. During that visit, Elon Musk also told Netanyahu that there was no choice but to destroy Hamas and said that he wanted to help. At the same time, South Africa became one of the only countries that openly backed Palestine by suing Israel to the International Court of Justice and accusing it of violating the Genocide Convention in Gaza, basically accusing them of a genocide in Gaza. So Elon Musk is openly supporting a real genocide while accusing South Africa of a fake genocide.
Africa, there's a very horrible thing going on in South Africa. It's a genocide. It's a horrible thing. They kill people if they're white, if you're a white person. And I'll tell you what, I did great with the black vote, the African American vote, and they understand this better than anybody. South Africa, they kill white farmers.
And of course, Donald Trump, who somehow manages to be both his friend and his enemy, agrees with him and keeps pushing the claim that white people are being killed in South Africa. White South Africans have come out to debunk this claim, and people have shared pictures showing that Elon Musk is just pushing his racist agenda. These are the people he claims are being killed. In fact, earlier this year, after Trump and America had allowed many white South Africans to come over to the United States in an attempt to save them from the fake genocide in South Africa,
South Africa, they kill white farmers. And we said, you come into our country and we let you come in. You get a green card and you get a passport. You can stay in our country. Terrible.
A lot of those white South Africans returned back home and they said they preferred life in South Africa.
It's so crazy. White South Africans, often referred to as refugees by the American right, are choosing to go back to South Africa, of all places, despite the ongoing white genocide that's taking place. And yes, that's the actual term that Trump himself used last year when referring to Afrikaner.
Now tell me, if there was really a genocide, would those people return back home? This also shows that the constant complaint about immigration by Donald Trump and his friend Elon Musk is just a way of stopping anybody who is not white from coming into America and Europe. Well, Trump already made it clear in this clip where he basically said he would prefer people from Norway, Denmark, and so on.
And I say, why is it we only take people from shithole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people? Send us some nice people, do you mind? But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime.
To further push his narratives, Elon Musk has resurfaced old news of white people that were killed by black people, like this picture of a lady that was killed in 1993, and another post of a girl in 2016, which has not been confirmed by official news sources. And he does this knowing that his comments and reposts will reach millions of people on his own platform, X. He even agreed to a tweet that children in South Africa cannot access the internet because the government hates white people, which is a racist claim but also very stupid to say that the whole of South Africa has no access to the internet. For years, Elon Musk said little about South Africa, but the moment his business was rejected, he suddenly wanted to expose the country and act like he deeply cared about what was happening there. If he really cared, he would have started this campaign since 1993 when that lady was killed. If he really cared, he would have started the campaign in 2016 when he claimed that girl was killed. But no, he waited until his business proposal was rejected for him to expose them. And we saw the same pattern with his friend Donald Trump. Elon Musk supported him, endorsed him, and spent millions of dollars to help him get into the office. But the moment they had a disagreement, he suddenly turned on him and exposed him too. This is the pattern with Elon Musk. He does not seem to speak up because of principles. He speaks up when it benefits him and he stays quiet when it does not. The good thing though is that most people are not blind to these tactics anymore. More and more people can see exactly what he's doing, and they are starting to see him clearly for who he really is. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more and make sure to like and drop a comment. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.